So, what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is other Ryan here.
And today we once again have another video for you all, and this one is, of course, talking about the newest updated animatronics on Scottgames.com, because this thing is going absolutely insane as of the past few days.
Yes, it has, and Scott has added some very strange characters to the mix right now.
Yeah, some characters that we speculated we wanted to see, and they've actually appeared, so it's really opening a lot of doors in terms of who are we really going to see next.
So yeah, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about or have been hiding under a rock, basically the Mangle has been fixed if you look in the bottom right, and also Withered Bonnie has been added, and a strange baby plush trap endoskeleton has also been added.
Yeah, very interesting, and I think the main thing that everyone's going to be talking about for a while at least is probably this small character, of course, that is the Mangle character, all fixed up, because, I don't know, I think everyone wanted to see something like this in this plush form, and it really did make people start to speculate who are we going to see in this new fashion. And it appears that for Five Nights at Freddy's World, all of these characters are actually going to be in multiple forms, and actually makes a couple of questions arise in terms of when is this game actually going to be set, because it seems very interesting right now, and with the fact that we see this withered Mangle character in this toy form, and now also this pre-mangled Mangle in this new form. It's very interesting, and it's making a lot of people speculate some new ideas.
Yeah, for me it makes me think that maybe there'll be different timelines in the game, like maybe Scott will actually, obviously because it's called FNAF World, he's going to want to pay homage to all the levels that he's made throughout the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3, maybe even 4. I don't know, some kind of level selects maybe. What's quite a shame, really, is the fact that we haven't seen Mangle in her true form like we're seeing now, but in like the real animatronic form. It's kind of a shame, really.
Yeah, it would have been very interesting to see the Mangle pre-mangling in the actual Five Nights at Freddy's 2 toy animatronic form, but it appears we've got this version to actually I suppose it would cure a lot of people's cravings to see this animatronic in that fashion. So at least we've got it in some form, but it does make you think, who are we actually going to see in this toy animatronic form? Because moving on to another animatronic which has been added to this adventure style, we can see the Withered Bonnie still looking extremely withered back there, and it's very interesting why we would see this character in the withered form. And it makes me think, of course, are we going to see this character in its newly fixed up form too? Yeah,
and also Withered Chica the same as well. It'd be very interesting to see them all in their natural state, but I guess that's what they look like normally, like the toy version is what they look like normally, I guess. I'm not sure.
I see exactly what you mean. And another thing that actually popped into my head as well, I was thinking about this just the other day. We never saw this Fredbear animatronic in the fully built up normalized form. And it appears that the character just in front of Golden Freddy in the bottom left-hand corner is actually a representation of this. So it's making me very interested to see how he's going to actually do these nightmare animatronics in this style too.
Yeah, and I think this little teaser actually solves the big mystery of Mangle's gender, I guess. A lot of people are saying because the phone guy calls the Mangle a he, and in Ladies' Night, Mangle is selected there, so it's kind of a throw between the two on, is she male or is she female, basically.
Very confusing.
We could see that the female animatronics actually share the same kind of feature when it comes to them being a female. If we look at Toy Chica, she has these very long eyelashes. Also, the Chica, the Withered Chica as well. And you can see the Mangle has this as well.
It seems like it may be linking all of these characters to the same kind of gender, so maybe this confirms the fact that these characters are actually in the female form. Now, something which is kind of interesting is also the fact that the Adventure Toy Bonnie has these eyelashes too, and if we actually look at all of the other male animatronics, they don't appear to have these as such, so it's almost making me think, has Scott changed his mind with the gender of this Toy Bonnie animatronic? Is it meant to be a female too?
Yeah.
It's very hard to actually decide on this one currently.
Yeah, in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I always believed that Toy Bonnie was a female, was meant to be a female, but I got that shot down, I remember, so I'm not sure. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if Scott was originally meant to make Bonnie a girl. Yeah, and finally, I guess the newest thing in this image is what we mentioned at the start, the little plush endoskeleton, which looks quite different to the actual plush trap. I'm not sure if that's meant to represent plush trap as the endoskeleton, but yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because you look at the size of him and he's actually a lot smaller in proportion to this plush trap character, and it seems a bit weird how he's placed alongside this plush trap character. He's almost looking up towards him, or maybe an animatronic in the same eye line. But it is weird, he's slightly smaller than him, so that maybe poses a few questions in regards to, is this guy even from this plush trap character, or maybe the fact that once the outer shadows on him, it might elevate the endoskeleton a bit more. But then, of course, the obvious question people will be asking is the eyes, because they are in fact much bigger than the ones present for plush trap.
One last thing as well is the fact that this thank you text is literally almost gone now, so what are we going to be expecting next?
I do honestly believe that there's going to be something else that pops in there, because, you know, we're not even through half of these animatronics who have been transformed into this new adventure term, so Scott brands it. I don't think he's going to leave that portion of the screen blank. I think it's definitely going going to be a big reveal for the FNAF World title, because if that's going to be the name of the game, maybe we'll see it done in a particular style, and wow, it might actually be the actual title screen for Five Nights at Freddy's World. We never know, really.
Yeah, definitely. And going off of that point, we actually put up a poll in one of our previous videos asking if you guys were excited about FNAF World, and the outcome was actually rather one-sided.
Yeah, it seems like a very large portion of you guys actually are enjoying the concept of this game. As of now, the poll actually stands at 90-10 in terms of yes and no. So 9 out of 10 of you guys are enjoying the new concept, and it's very interesting to see that, because of course we knew FNAF as this horror game, and now that it's actually changing, it appears that people are actually enjoying the idea behind this.
Yeah, definitely. So in that case, we will continue covering these teasers for you guys.
Absolutely, I think it might be interesting. And now with this pre-Mangle character, we don't really know what we're going to be seeing next.
Yeah, definitely.
So there we have it, guys. That was, of course, talking about the newest teaser image on Scottgames.com. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and be sure to comment down below any of your thoughts in relation to the animatronics we're actually seeing now.
If you guys did enjoy this video, why not leave a like rating down below? And if you're new to our channel, why not subscribe for more interesting videos like this, and also some gameplays.
So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. We do, of course, hope you did enjoy, and we'll, of course, see you on the next one.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?